not to love the movie because you guys are so beautiful to watch that I was just like...
Well, hello.
I was just like...
Everyone gains 10 points next to her. You go off. No, that's all you get today, though. That's it.
I know, I can't believe you.
That's it.
Like,
No,
never
just that.
compliments
Yeah,
off
no.
camera.
Yeah.
Not so nice.
No, never.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have always been viewed as Hollywood royalty, a couple that somehow managed to navigate fame, family, and a high-profile career with grace and charm. For years, they've been the couple fans idolized, sharing hilarious social media posts, walking red carpets hand in hand, and building what seemed like a solid, unshakable relationship.
Well, I mean, you know, these movies, everything is done pretty carefully in terms of casting and all that stuff. And, you know, we actually got a chance to kind of read together a little bit before when we were trying to figure out who's playing what and all that stuff. And we just had chemistry, and chemistry really, genuinely, is one of the few things in film that you can't just invent or create. It's either there or it's not. So it was fantastic working with Blake. She just brought every part of herself, and she's not kidding when she says she'd get off set at 1 in the morning and she'd be back over in New Orleans shooting at 6 a.m. and not a single complaint. In fact, sometimes she'd just come on set having just baked mysteriously and curiously a batch of brownies. It was like, so no sleep at all tonight? Nope. I had to cook these brownies for you that you can't eat, Ryan. Have you seen the soup? So, yeah. So, but it was incredible.
Yeah, you know, the same for me. It's...
But as we've seen time and time again in the world of celebrity, what looks perfect on the outside can be a very different story behind closed doors. Now, new reports are surfacing that threaten to unravel the carefully curated image of this A-list couple. Accusations of infidelity, heated legal battles, and behind-the-scenes conflicts are beginning to paint a much more complicated picture of Blake Lively's life, one filled with scandal, betrayal, and enormous consequences. Today, we're breaking down everything we know about the shocking cheating allegations, the lawsuits, and what this means for one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. At the center of the storm is the upcoming film adaptation of It Ends With Us, starring Blake Lively and actor-director Justin Baldoni. What was supposed to be a passion project and a career-defining role quickly spiraled into chaos. According to sources close to the production, the working relationship between Lively and Baldoni became tense, filled with disagreements, misunderstandings, and uncomfortable moments on set. But it wasn't just creative differences. Allegations surfaced suggesting that the conflict between Blake and Justin ran far deeper. Blake reportedly accused Justin of inappropriate behavior, accusations that stunned not only the cast and crew but also fans who had eagerly anticipated the film. This shocking revelation led to an immediate halt in production as the legal teams on both sides scrambled to control the narrative and protect their clients. What started as a promising project soon became ground zero for one of the most talked-about scandals in recent Hollywood memory. In a stunning move that no one saw coming, Justin Baldoni responded to the allegations by filing a massive $400 million lawsuit. But it wasn't just aimed at Blake Lively. The suit also named her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and her longtime publicist, Leslie Sloan.
Late last night, Justin Baldoni's team filed an amended complaint in their lawsuit against Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, the New York Times, and in it dropped an exhibit that is basically a timeline with a lot more evidence, including text messages between Justin and Ryan.
According to court documents, Baldoni is accusing the trio of defamation, intentional emotional distress, and even extortion, alleging that they tried to sabotage his career and reputation behind the scenes.
I'm a little speechless. It feels very surreal. I probably should have gathered myself before I stepped on the carpet and took all of this in.
And if that wasn't enough, the lawsuit drops another bombshell, dragging none other than Taylor Swift into the fray. Yes, Taylor Swift, Blake's close friend and confidant, is now being accused of using her influence and platform to impact the film's production. Baldoni claims that Swift's involvement put further pressure on the situation, ultimately making it impossible for him to continue working in good faith. The accusations are explosive, to say the least, and have thrown some of the biggest names in entertainment into the middle of a legal firestorm that shows no signs of slowing down. As word of the lawsuit and allegations spread, social media exploded. Fans, critics, and celebrity gossip pages couldn't get enough of the drama dissecting every leaked detail, every rumored interaction, and every potential motive behind the scenes. The hashtags started trending, the think pieces rolled out, and YouTube channels devoted entire episodes to analyzing the situation from every possible angle. Some fans defended Blake, pointing out her long-standing professional reputation and close friendships within the industry. Others took Justin Baldoni's side, questioning why such serious allegations would surface now, right as the film was set to debut. And of course, the addition of Taylor Swift only added fuel to the fire, bringing her massive fan base into the conversation. Swifties flooded comment sections with support, while others speculated about what role, if any, Taylor really played in the unfolding disaster. The scandal has quickly become one of the most widely debated topics in entertainment, with everyone eager to know what's real, what's exaggerated, and who stands to lose the most. Interestingly, through all of this chaos, both Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have stayed almost completely silent. There have been no lengthy statements, no emotional Instagram posts, no explosive interviews, just a carefully maintained public image of business, as usual. Blake has been spotted attending a few industry events, smiling for cameras, but noticeably avoiding any direct confrontation with the press. Ryan has continued working on his projects, appearing unbothered but noticeably keeping a lower profile. Insiders suggest that their silence is calculated, a strategic move advised by legal teams who know just how fragile their careers could become if the wrong words are said publicly. But the silence is also deafening. Fans who once admired their candid social media banter are left wondering if this is a sign that things behind the scenes are even worse than anyone thought. Are Blake and Ryan struggling to keep their marriage intact? Are they on the verge of a very public, very messy split? Right now, no one knows, and that uncertainty is keeping the world hooked. Meanwhile, the entertainment industry is watching this drama unfold with bated breath. Industry insiders know that lawsuits like this don't just impact the individuals involved. They send shockwaves through production companies, studios, and agencies. Investors get nervous, scripts get shelved, and future projects get canceled. The stakes here are enormous. If the court rules in favor of Justin Baldoni, the financial damages alone could be catastrophic for Blake and Ryan. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars, not to mention the potential destruction of their carefully built reputations. And let's not forget about the impact this could have on their professional relationships. Directors, producers, and fellow actors may start to distance themselves, worried about becoming collateral damage in the fallout. On the flip side, if Blake and Ryan manage to prove that the allegations are false and that Justin's lawsuit is nothing more than a desperate attempt to save his own career, it could mark a turning point in how Hollywood handles these types of conflicts. It might set a precedent for future cases where personal disputes spiral into public court battles, changing the rules for everyone in the industry. At the end of the day, what we're witnessing here is more than just a celebrity scandal. It's a cautionary tale about fame, power, and the fine line between public perception and private reality. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have spent years crafting their image as Hollywood's power couple, two stars who managed to find love and success in an industry known for tearing relationships apart. But as this story unfolds, we're reminded that even the most seemingly perfect couples aren't immune to controversy. What happens next is anyone's guess. Will Blake and Ryan fight back and clear their names? Will Justin Baldoni's lawsuit expose secrets the world isn't ready to hear? Or will all parties quietly settle behind the scenes, hoping the public moves on to the next big scandal? One thing is for sure, the eyes of the world are watching, and the stakes have never been higher. For now, all we can do is wait and see how this modern Hollywood drama plays out. But no matter the outcome, this story has already left its mark, showing us once again that in Tinseltown, nothing is ever really as perfect as it seems. What do you think about all this? Are these rumors just another industry distraction? Or is there way more to the story? If you enjoyed today's scoop, don't forget to hit that like button. This is Starlight Scoops, where the tea is always hot and the stories never disappoint. Make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss the next scoop. Until next time, don't forget about Starlight Scoops.